Hey, my name's Kayla Brantley. I'm here with Samira Wiley, fourth season of The Handmaid's Tale. Samira, I'm so happy to be talking with you. I'm such a fan of the show. How are you today? What's going on?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm tired. Got a 5-week-old, but everything is a-okay.
Absolutely. And I want to hear about that 5 week old. But first, I need to talk to you about Handmaid's Tale. It's such an intense show, and it seems like it has not lightened up since season one. How do you prepare yourself to shoot some of these really intense scenes? And how do you separate yourself from that when you get home to your wife and your new baby?
Yeah, it's as you said, it's the fourth season, so I've been doing this for a while now, specifically bringing Moira to life in this world of The Handmaid's Tale, and it's something that I think has become second nature to me. And it's also I'm coming to set with my family. And these are actors that I've been acting with for years now, and I think we have a certain rapport. We're also used to the kind of writing that we're having to the words that we're bringing to life when we're coming to set. So it's definitely season four is a little easier than season one in order to just jump into this character and jump into this life, the world that we're in. Now, kind of letting go of Moira at the end of the day and putting Samira back on, it is an intentional process for me. I don't want to, at the end of the day, bring Moira home, bring that Gilead, the hand, all of that home to my family. So there's just a quietly sitting with myself, having a little practice of breathing and sort of exhaling that world out so I don't bring that home with myself. And that's taken 4 years to figure out.
And what do you think is harder for you, filming and actually being there or watching it back?
Oh, I feel like it's definitely watching it.
Yeah.
It's which is, I, I guess it was. I don't know when I'm filming it. I'm so inside Moira, and I can only see Moira's perspective. I feel like because I feel like that's kind of my job, to just fully be Moira. So I really don't see anything else when I'm working. But when I'm able to step out of it, and when I'm watching things back, there's so many things that go into this show. There's every other actor's performance. There's the cinematography. There's the writing of the entire show, not just the words I'm saying. Not just the words the person in the scene is saying with me. The entire story that's being told is coming at me. And that is exactly what, we want people to experience. And that is a wholly different experience from just being Moira and just experiencing what she's experiencing. And that is a lot to take. So bless all you guys who watch, who will binge watch the show and all of that. It's a lot to take, and it's a little harder, I think, than to just film it.
Yeah, well, now I know that you can relate to how we're all feeling as we're watching the show. It's not easy, not an easy show. And I gotta say, I'm the type who likes to binge watch shows. Like, I will start something, I don't let it drag on. This show has brought me back to the days where you have to wait week by week. What do you think is the benefit of that?
I honestly think The Handmaid's Tale should not be binge watched. I know there are people who do, and God bless them. It is so much to sit and take in the everything that this show is. I feel like every episode. I feel like every episode is a small film, and I think that it is doing us a great service if you take that time to take the week and digest what has just been given to you. I think it's healthy, and I don't know. That's just my recommendation. The Handmaid's Tale is a lot.
Yeah, so even though we might not like it, I think you're right. I think you're onto something. It might be good for us, for our mental state. So you are a new mom. Congratulations to you and your wife. What has it been like raising baby George? Please tell me all about it, the highs and the lows of being a mom.
It's so funny. There's so many human emotions. And I think I have experienced every single one of them in the last 5 weeks. I, you know, there are a few times where I thought, I probably killed her, when I did that, but then she's fine. There are a few times I was like, why won't you stop crying? I don't understand you, George. I don't understand you. Then there's so many times where I'm just like, full, complete bliss and joy. I cannot believe that I am this blessed to have this little girl who the other day I'm pretty sure smiled at me for the first time. I don't think that one was gas, Kayla. I think it was an actual smile. um, it is to have also like to have someone in this world who like is a mini me who like looks like me is like this just this crazy biological thing I feel like that happens. um it's really really wonderful, it's really terrifying all at the same time.
And do you feel any differently now that you are a mom and watching the show and being on the show? Are you kind of viewing it through a different lens?
It's it's interesting because Moira is kind of like a mom on this in The Handmaid's Tale to Nicole. And I think I really, George wasn't born until after we were finished filming, but I was kind of like, dang, I wish George was here before, so she could have informed my performance a little more. Things are different. I can't really describe almost the moment that she gets here, your priorities are rearranged. There are things now that I thought meant so much and mattered so much that don't matter at all now because like I'm responsible for a life that literally she literally can't do anything. Like literally, George, you can't even like pick up your like bottle where you dropped it. You can't even drop it because you can't hold it in the first place. Like you can't do anything. So every single decision that I make affects her and affects her life. And it's an experience that I thought I like knew something about. I'm like on set with the twins who play Nicole, and I'm like thinking I'm doing the whole mom thing, and I was not doing the mom thing. I was playing the mom thing. So it's a completely different experience. One that I am just so completely ready to go head like just jump all in for her because I love that little girl.
Absolutely. And last but not least, you were renewed for season 5. Congratulations. What are the plans? When are you shooting? Please tell us all the details, but no spoilers, obviously.
Absolutely. Kayla, do not have any details for you. I know as much as you know, and that is there is going to be a season 5, and I'm going to be in it.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
I can promise you that. And that's about it. I am so excited to finally have that call with my showrunner after the writers, they go in that room for weeks and weeks and weeks and figure out what they're going to write, what the story they're going to tell, what twists and turns we deserve as an audience and as actors. And so I'm looking forward to finally having that first conversation with Bruce, our showrunner, on what they've come up with, but that has not happened yet.
So in due time, we are all so looking forward to it and looking forward to the rest of the season too.
Yeah, you ask about season 5, girl. You got like 4 more episodes.
Like I knew there were no spoilers coming from this interview, so I was like, let's just skip ahead. Let's find out what I can get out of next season. Well, thank you so much, Samira. It was such a pleasure talking with you, and best of luck with your new baby George.
Thank you so much.